Good afternoon, Cochrane. I am Samantha from urbancasual.ca, Cochrane's event website, and we are here with our Thursday afternoon show of all of the information we have about the upcoming events in Cochrane, what's going on this weekend. The calendar is full. So if you're just tuning in, hit us with a thumbs up so that we know you're here. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop those into the comments, and I'll try to round back to those at the end of the show and answer them if anybody has any questions. And also, just a quick note, if you are just tuning in for the first time, I am going to do just a quick run through of some highlighted events of the weekend, but there is plenty of events on our calendar and all the details are over there. Okay, so thank you for tuning in today. I'm just going to check my live streams here. Just give me a second. All right, good. We have sound. That's important because there's nothing worse than doing a whole show without sound. So welcome, everyone. It is Thursday, February 13th. We've got some Valentine's action on the calendar this weekend, and we do have that Valentine's feature as well, but we'll get to that in just a moment. Some things that I want to point out over from the website that you might not be aware of. We have a photo contest currently on the go, and we are now accepting February photos. So you're going to go over to the website and you're going to look for a post like this. It's on the homepage about halfway down. And when you click over to that post, it has a form that you can fill out with all of your information about your February Cochrane photo. But yesterday I posted the 2 finalists from January's photo contest, and I'm just going to bring them up here so that everybody can have an eye on them. But now how you're going to want to vote on these photos is you're going to want to scroll over to our Facebook page if you're not on there right now watching, but you're going to scroll down to that post and you're going to vote on yesterday's post about which of these 2 photos you like better so that we can declare a January winner. The first photo to choose from was taken by G. Snively, and that's number 1. Now, the caption on this photo said that it was taken from near the top of the big hill where that radio tower is. So that's a frame of reference for where this photo comes from. And this photo as well, I believe they said was from near Sunset Ridge. And this was a January photo. So a great photo of, that nice Chinook weather, because it doesn't look like, we have traditional winter going on in this photo. It is very reminiscent of a warmish January. So those are your 2 photos. So yeah, you can pop over to Instagram and give them a vote. You can also give them a vote on Facebook, and all of that voting goes until the 21st. And then we will declare a winner for January. So if you didn't get in on January's photos, you can still take photos from around Cochrane for February and submit them on our website. And then next month, we'll be choosing some finalists and getting you to vote on what was submitted in February. So go take lots of photos, everyone. And then, share them with us. Show us what you've been up to in the month of February in Cochrane. Now, there is a few rules with that photo contest, like they should come from within 25 kilometers of Cochrane. So, we're not like in Kananaskis or something calling it Cochrane, but there is full the rules on our website. All right, so that's the photo contest. Now, we did make a brief mention here of this Valentine's feature. That is up on our homepage as well. So if you look for that feature, there is Valentine's things from lots of different places in town, like the Texas Gate. There's the Links of Glen Eagles. There's some stuff from the Boot and some other fun things. I do have one event that I just found that isn't on there yet, but I will be adding to it shortly. And that is a games night for family games night. So, okay. Valentine's feature. So if you need to know anything about Valentine's Day, whether it's a restaurant special or some events that are going on around town, just hit up that Valentine's event. feature. All right, now this event is next weekend, and it's the coldest night of the year walk. Now we are still looking for some people to join us on our team and walk with us. Now, alternatively, if you're not able to walk with us on that date, maybe you can give us a donation. So we've got that coldest night of the year walk on February 22nd. You can still sign yourself up or your family up, or your work group or whomever. You can still sign everybody up for this walk. There will be some food after the walk, and it should be a great day, but all the money that is raised at that coldest night of the year walk does stay in Cochrane to help our hurt, our hungry, and our homeless. So let's make those donations really, really great so that we can help the people in our community. All right, something else to put on your radar. Now, this event happens on February 26th. But we do have the Cochrane Job Fair. So this is an afternoon event at the Lions Club and Event Center. It is free. Now, I believe you can still register as an employer, and there is information for that on our website on this event. As well, if you are a person who will be looking for a job, you can register yourself into a time slot. So there's 3 different time slots, and that will give only so many people in the room at each time slot, and that gives everybody a chance to have a chat with each other. So go get the information about that. Job fair is on our website, and as I said, it is free. So if you're looking for a job or you know anybody who's looking for a job, definitely point them to that event coming up. All right, one more event that I want to put on your radar. This is for women, and this is an indoor triathlon happening in March. But we do have a little feature up on our website about the Wild Rose Women's Indoor Triathlon happening on March 16th at SLS Center. We do have a promo code where you can save 10%, or you can actually enter to win an entry to that triathlon. So go get all the information for that. Sign yourself up. It is a super fun triathlon. Now, I won't be doing it this year because I will actually be away, but I have done it in the past, and it is a hoot. So go sign yourself up for that event. All right. Now, like I said, the weekend is stacked with events, and we're going to go through them in just a minute, right after this, we take a quick break. All right, now that is our wing feature that is up on our homepage as well. That has a complete list of all the places that you can score a wing night in the town of Cochrane. Now, a reminder, they are all dine-in events. So if you are looking at that wings feature and you don't see a wing night up there, just let us know and we will get that restaurant added to that feature. All right. So without further ado, we are going to get into this weekend's events. Now, it is a long weekend with Family Day being on Monday, and the kids do have school off next week as well. So go check out the calendar. It is loading up with lots of things for kids to do while they're off school next week. But we are going to touch on some things that you can do for Family Day this weekend. All right. So tonight, there is a few things on the calendar that I will point out just in case it's something that you're looking for. But the Legion has drop-in euchre tonight. They also have the Four Nations hockey. So it is US versus Finland, and that game starts at 6 p.m. The Legion will be showing that, but they also have drop-in euchre. So if you're looking for some people to play games, head over to the Legion. We also have some live music on the calendar. Now, Half Hitch is the place to go this evening, as well as Mr. Mike's Steakhouse. They both have live music. And if you're looking to sing or do some karaoke, you can head to the venue or to the Texas Gate. The thing that is on the calendar tonight that everybody really needs to know about, you might notice that I am wearing a hockey jersey. Our Cochrane Generals are in the playoffs, and they start this evening with game 1 at the SLS Center. Now, the playoffs, round 1 is against the Coaldale Copperheads. So that's who they will be playing this evening. There are some fun, notable things to note if you are taking in that game this evening. If you are in minor hockey and you wear your jersey to tonight's game, you're going to get free admission. All right. So if you have a kid who is in minor hockey, get them to wear that jersey to tonight's game, game 1 of the playoffs, because they will get in for free. We also have local favorite Turner Bates will be singing the national anthem. And the ceremonial puck drop is going to be by our rodeo queen. So lots of fun down at the SLS Center tonight at Totem 1. The game puck drop is at 8:15. They will have their little setup bar in the arena. So if you want to have a drink before the game, I believe that opens at like 7:45. But it should be a fantastic night. Now I'll just bring up that information for the hockey game. As you can see, game 1 is this evening, and then they do go to Coaldale for game 2, but they're back again on Sunday, and we have that national anthem and puck drop by 2 local Cochranites. So hope to see you out at that game or the games over the weekend. All right, so tomorrow is Friday, February 14th, and this is where the Valentine's feature comes in. I'm not going to go through all of the Valentine's events. I'm going to touch on a few, but you're going to go over to that feature and find out what is happening that is for Valentine's Day in Cochrane. All right. 5:30 this Friday marks the return of the Legion barbecues. So that is going to be kicking off this Friday night at 5:30. It only runs until about 7, and they do sell out, so get there sooner than later. The last couple of weeks, they've had some specialty dinners. They had a Ukrainian night last week. They did have a pasta one the week before. The Legion is still one of the best feeds around. So if you're looking for somewhere to eat out on a Friday night, head to the Legion for their menu. They now serve lunch. They have a wing night, but their food is very reasonably priced. It is a great way to support our Legion, and it is a family-friendly venue as well, where you do not need to be a member to go to the Legion. So definitely get out and support some of their events at the Legion. All right, so that is the barbecue. Now we do have a games night, a Valentine's games night on the calendar. Well, it's not on the calendar yet. I have to put it on the calendar. I just came across it on Instagram, but it will be happening at St. Andrew's United Church, and it runs from 6:30 until 9:30, and it is a free family event. And I think it's Helping Hands that's actually putting that on, but definitely check into our calendar just after the broadcast when I add it to the Valentine's feature. And Friday night, if you're looking for some live music, you're going to head to the Venue Sports Bar and Grill. They actually have the Powerhouse Band in town for both Friday and Saturday night. Now, if you haven't been to the Venue Sports Bar and Grill, the one thing to note is that those live bands, there's never any cover, and they'd love to see you down at their establishment. Their bands are all really good. So if you're looking for a night out in the town, the Venue is the place to go on Friday evenings. All right. So there is more events on the calendar. Like I said, I didn't go through all of the Valentine's events, but if you're looking for something to do on Friday, February 14th, pop into urbancasual.ca. All right. Now for Saturday, February 15th, there's actually some things on the calendar that are fan favorites. I'm going to highlight the Let's Go Lego because that's happening at the Cochrane Public Library. It is a weekly event and it runs from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. So for all Lego lovers in Cochrane, that one is something that you should have on your radar. Also on Saturday, we have the Legion has meat draws. So from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m., you can head to the Legion and you can participate in their meat draw. They have some drop-in shuffleboard and games going on at the same time, but that is another way that you can support the Legion on Saturdays. We also have a Valentine's dinner and dance on the calendar. This is an event that is happening at the Legion I do know that it is sold out. So if you are looking for a ticket, you might have to reach out to the Legion directly, just for anybody who is reselling their tickets. But that is the most reliable way to score a ticket to that Legion dance, without getting scammed or something. So if you do want to go to that event, reach out to the Legion directly, and they might be able to let you know if there is some extra tickets. All right, and on Saturday nights, the live music that you'll want to know about is at Rocky View Brewing Tap Room. They have Emily Martinez in the house at 6 p.m. Playing for the evening. We also have, the venue has the Powerhouse Band starting around 9 for night 2. Now, this event, you'll want to note, if you're new to Cochrane, maybe it's a great way to meet some friends. Maybe it's just a great way to get out some aggression and have a good time. But we have on the calendar, we have this Saturday night, Cochrane Blizzard Dodgeball. This is a co-ed event for ages 18 plus. Now, it does have a $5 drop-in fee, but if you are an SLS member, it is included with your membership. But that is an event that is on the calendar weekly until April. So if you're new to Cochrane and you want to go play some dodgeball, that is what to do on Saturday evening. We also have open mic at Found this Saturday. So that is where people can get up and sing and do whatever they want musically. That is starting at 7 p.m. at Found. And like I said, the venue rounds out the night with their live music with the Powerhouse Band. All right, so for Sunday, February 16th, we're going to highlight the jams, because Sunday is the day to jam around Cochrane. Now, I believe there's no jam at the Legion this weekend. It kind of goes every couple of weeks. But if you do feel like jamming, there is an acoustic jam with Jamie Allenatch at the Texas Gate from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. on Sundays. There is also a Sunday jam at the venue from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. So both of those are just kind of drop-in music events. We have game 3 of round 1 with against Coaldale on Sunday. So if you don't get to the game tonight, please head out and support your Generals on Sunday. Now, they won't be having Turner Bates with Sing the National Anthem or the ceremonial puck drop, but it'll still be a great game, and get your kids to that one as well. All right, so that is on Sunday. And one more event to note, because I think that there was still a few spaces left, which is rare. This event is usually sold out right away, but maybe people are just going away this weekend. But if you want to do a puzzle race on Sunday at the Rocky View Brewing Tap Room, they do have a puzzle race event from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. All right, and because it is a long weekend, I'm going to let you know what we have on the calendar for Family Day. Monday, February 17th, we have the SLS Center has an event on there. It's kind of all day, but the one thing that you'll want to note, and it does say that registration is not required, but you will want to go get the information on the teddy bear picnic, because if you have a kid who lives in Cochrane and you're here on Family Day, that teddy bear picnic is going to be epic, and it's going to be so much fun. So that is on Monday at the SLS Center. So head to Urban Casual and get all the details for that. Now, they also will have other things going on around the venue at the SLS Center on Monday. So definitely pop in for all that Family Day fun. Now, we also have another hockey game that is on the calendar. This is being broadcast at the Legion. It is at Four Nations Face-Off, and the game on Monday will actually be Canada versus Finland. So that runs from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. roughly. We also have another Family Day event at the Lions Event Center. This is a free event, and they did this on Boxing Day, and they're doing it again, but super fun, especially because it's kind of snowy and cold outside. But if you have children who have remote control cars and things like that, the Lions Event Center will be opening up their venue on Monday to allow kids to play with their remote controlled cars, etc. So check out all the details for that on Monday on our calendar. One more thing to note on Monday, and this game is a hit, and it usually packs the house. Okay, so if you want to go to this hockey game on Monday, you're going to want to get there early, because like I said, it's highly popular. It is a fundraising event for the Cochrane Foundation, but we are going to see our Cochrane firefighters play the Cochrane RCMP in that hockey game starting at 12:30 at the SLS Center. So lots of hockey on the calendar this weekend with the Cochrane Generals in round 1 of the playoffs, as well as that Fire versus RCMP game. So if you have some hockey lovers in your life, this is your weekend in Cochrane. Now, also, I did say that most kids in Cochrane are off school next week. So there is parent and taught sing-alongs. There is events that are happening at the library that are all free. But definitely pop into Urban Casual and get the lay of the land for next week. So you kind of know what you're going to do and keep those kids busy while they are off school. All right, that is all the events that we have on the calendar for this weekend. That's the highlights. There is way more events on the calendar, but we would be here all day if I went through all of them. So be sure to go check out urbancasual.ca. If you are interested in submitting your Cochrane photo for February into our photo contest, you can go look for this post on the homepage. That will take you to a post that has like some general rules about the contest, and it has a form where you can fill it out with all your information about your Cochrane February photo in that form. I've already got quite a few submissions coming in for February, so I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with. Now, if you want to vote for January's photos, they are up on Facebook and Instagram, so you can go give them a vote. This is our number 1 photo, and this is number 2. So if you check into the website, there is a post. There's an article about these photos. It has a little bit more of a description of why those people took those photos and where they came from around Cochrane. And those are our January finalists who need a vote either way, so that we can declare a January winner after the 21st of February. But if you want to submit your February photos, get those in on our calendar. All right, Valentine's events. If you're looking for restaurant stuff or actual events in town, hit up the feature. That's got all of the Valentine's events. We also have this walk next week. We are still looking for people to walk with us on our team, as well as some donations. So this walk is to support our hurt, our hungry, and our homeless in Cochrane, and all the money stays in Cochrane. So if you can help us with a donation to that walk, we would be much appreciated. All right, and one more event to make you aware of, because it does involve you either registering as an employer or as a possible employee. But we have a job fair happening on the 26th of February. So if you want to be an employer at that job fair, you can still register for that event, or you can choose one of the time slots to go be a person looking for a job. So that does involve a little bit of work on your part, but that is a great February event that we have coming up on our calendar. All right, Cochrane, I hope everyone has a great weekend. I don't see any questions there on the live stream, so everybody's good. But if you do have a question, feel free to reach out to me, and I will hopefully be able to point you in the right direction. That is our weekend in Cochrane. And what we've got coming up over the next few weeks. Remember, it is free to submit your Cochrane event on our calendar. So make sure you get your Cochrane event up there so everybody knows about it and they can come have fun at it. And we'll be back again next Thursday, Cochrane, with all of your Cochrane events. I hope to see everyone around town. And we'll be back next Thursday at noon with more about your Cochrane events. Have a great day, everyone.